Hello friends, Brick Dad Dan here, and today I'm going to show you how I built a Lego bass guitar. Brick Dad Dan. Now, before we get started, a little bit of a disclaimer. I know the title of the video says how to build a Lego bass guitar, but a more accurate title would probably be how I built a Lego bass guitar. You see, I'm in no way an expert at any of this. And so it would probably be fine if you took this video and learned how not to build a Lego bass guitar, and then you would avoid some of my mistakes that I make. That being said, overall I'm very pleased with how this all turned out. Let's jump right in.
Now I'm sure you're all wondering, how did the boys feel about me taking a bunch of Lego and sealing it away in epoxy? Well, fear not, dear listener. I went and bought a whole bin of used Lego to use specifically for this project. So the first order of business was to sort it all out. There was a fair bit of non-Lego brand bricks in here, which I wasn't too concerned about, but I did only need bricks. So I needed to sort out what I was going to use and what I wasn't. Once I had my bricks sorted, I began to lay out the body of the bass guitar and put it together in a way that I really liked. And this took a little bit of monkeying around and little different things that I needed to do, but I finally got the shape that I really liked. Now, once I had the Lego part built, which was probably the easiest part of this whole process, I was ready to pour the epoxy. I made this mold out of flashing and an MDF board, and poured the epoxy in a thin layer, and then I put the base in there and then poured onto the top of the base. It took a little bit to get all these holes filled and everything, but it came out okay.
Okay, so it's all nice and set up. I'm so nervous to check it out. We're gonna see if we can pull this off. I did have a little bit of a leak on this side here, but oh gosh, this thing's heavy. I think it's right where the seam was, the flashing, so I think I just didn't seal it very well. All right, well, let's see if we can pull this apart. The edges all look pretty clear. Let's see if we can pop this off. It should pretty much just come off once I break the seal on the bottom. Oh boy. Alright, well, we'll see. I made a big mess. So I wasn't able to get this wood off. It just, so I used this silicone spray stuff that I saw recommended by some other epoxy guys online or whatever. And it just apparently did not work at all. I don't know if I could spray enough of it, like a thick enough layer on the wood or what, but it did not do the job of preventing the epoxy from sticking on to the wood. So we'll, this is workable. So I took off what I could with the chisel. I'll take the belt sander to it. We'll get this top layer off. And I want to do that outside, I think. Big enough mess in here. I'm gonna see if I can get this off with a sander.
So using the belt sander and my palm sander, I was able to clean off all that wood and get it all sanded up, polished up. With the palm sander, once I got everything off and cleaned off, the palm sander I used started at like 40 grit and then went all the way up into 600 and 800 grit, I think, before I started fitting everything up and trying to get it all looking nice. Here should be. Okay.
I'm super nervous about this part. Going to router the hole with the neck. Whew. Okay. Perfect. Dang close. Alright, I think I got all the routing done. It's a mess. That's odd. I kind of messed up my back panel, but I think we can fix it with some we'll see though, we'll see. Anyway, there's all of that. Now I need to drill holes for pickup. I need to drill holes for
or the quarter-inch plug on the drill holes for the pickups. And that will be exciting. That's our next step here. Cool. So I forgot. I forgot to press record. Anyway, we got our neck fitted on there. It took a little rigmarole. We got our holes drilled for our pickups. So now I need to figure out how to attach the pickups because it's pretty gnarly on the inside there. There's not a real good way to do that. So I gotta figure out if I want to pour some more epoxy right there or if I want to try and screw them down to the Lego. I think I'm gonna have to pour a little bit more epoxy in there. Which is the problem because I already drilled the holes, but I can re-drill the holes. It's not a big deal. Anyway, but get our neck on, which is very exciting. And to the drill press. I ended up having to put a little more epoxy, rerouter a little bit of the pockets for both the pickups and on the back panel, all the electronics on the inside, but we got it done. And then it was on to final sanding and polishing. And so I went all the way up to I think 10,000 grit on sand, wet sanding, and then hit the polishing pad. And it came out pretty neat. After that, it was time for all the electronics. So I had to do a little bit of soldering and rewiring of all that, a little bit of extra filing and stuff on the back pocket to make sure everything fit okay. But we got it all wired up, got it all put together, and everything was connected, and I think it turned out really neat. Here's what it looked like.